Elections to use swag immediately. Fans, we can't wait to see you at the next focus. Every single one of you that attend, Mr. Hall, Pistons,
Folks, don't forget, this is the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Puma and the Pistons dancers.
the National Basketball Association and the Detroit Pistons are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the New York Knicks. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this. Here we go.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Hardaway comes in for Tobias Harris. Beasley's checked in for Ivey. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Payne, the pass to MP. 1:05 left in the first. Schroeder with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Achua. To the middle. Here's MP. The rebound by Detroit. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. To the paint. Stewart, no good. Knicks leading by 3. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots from 14. MP, that one's good.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
And an intentional foul right there.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that.
Good on the second one. Schroeder against Payne. Pass to Bridges. Back to MP. From behind the arc. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by MP. Bridges has got 5 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks leading by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Cam Payne. MP is out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the 2. Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Three-pointer, Stewart. And it's New York with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's MP. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Bridges. Outside McBride. On the wing, MP. Outside Payne. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I just love the ball.
Schroeder against Payne. Stewart. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York leading by 11. Now Payne. MP outside. Pass to McBride. And there's the screen. Down low. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. MP buries the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. It's rebounded by McBride. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And the basket by Bridges.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. Back to Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. Thompson with a screen. Beasley misses. Knicks leading by 17. MP looking around. Now Payne. Bridges left side. Back to Payne. Achua passes to McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Beasley, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup.
Now here's Payne. Here's Bridges, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he... JB Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Pass to Bridges. From downtown. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Cunningham. McBride covers. And finished off by Stewart.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
New York leading by 20. McBride passes to MP. Unloads from 13. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Bridges finds MP. 4-3, and counted. Now 4 for 9. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Kicks it out, Towns. The three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Knicks leading by 21. Brunson passes to MP. Here's Towns. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Good work there as it goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Brunson with it. Outside McBride. MP, the pass to Towns. Outside McBride. Now here's MP. Here's Towns. Pounded by Harris. That's good from Towns. On the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham. Duren, the screen. Puts it up. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside McBride. Pass to MP. Towns, left side. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 15.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Now here's Duren. Give him 8. Here's Ivy. McBride covers. Beasley for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Beasley.
Who's watching here?
And here's Cunningham. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Brunson finds MP. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Cunningham drives in. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Brunson passes to MP. And it's New York with another.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Beasley penetrating. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And the Knicks shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Inside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Pass to Beasley. Harris outside. Now Duren, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Beasley with a screen on Brunson. And here's Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. Duren's got 12.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 13.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the Pistons shooting just under 40% from the field. Brunson against Cunningham. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's the New York Knicks just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Checking out New York. They've already shown they're a strong team. You can see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Knicks.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
For the Pistons, Schroeder comes in for Cunningham for the Knicks.
Let's get up and make some noise, fans, for your Pistons Dancers Dance Team.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Duren. Beasley outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Pistons basketball.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now here's Thompson. Duren. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hardaway's checked in for Thompson. MP, the pass to Payne. The 3-ball. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Schroeder. Harris against Achua. Harris outside. Achua with the rebound. New York shooting 40% since the break. Payne, pass to MP to stop the drought. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside. Here's MP. Good on the 13-footer. MP's got 14 points.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
And the dunk by Duren.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And New York shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Inside. Here's MP. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Kolek. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's MP. Again, MP missing. Detroit has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And Harris throws it down.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Pass to Kolek. Back to Payne. Right side Achua. MP outside. Over to the wing. Outside Payne. MP, the pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the 3. Payne's gotten his second bucket.
Well, MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter. Beasley with a screen on Payne. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot that time not on target.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
To the paint. Kolek banked it in off the glass. Kolek's got his first 2 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Schroeder finds Harris. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Shamet, he's checked in for Payne. And Harris drops them both. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Harris outside. And again, no good by Detroit. And the Knicks shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's MP. Hardaway grabs the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Yep, count it.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Outside McBride. Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Driving inside. Pass to Shamet. And it's in there. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's New York, just dominating the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Precious Achiuwa is out there with MP. Then there's Miles McBride, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Kolek in at the point. Out to Beasley. There's the triple. Achiuwa with the rebound. Beasley's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's McBride. There's the block. Now here's Hardaway. McBride covers. 3-pointer Stewart. And again, no good by Detroit. And New York shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Kolek. Pass to MP. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons basketball.
Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit.
On the floor for your Pistons, number 19, Simone Fontecchio.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Here's Stewart from 17. And that one drops for him.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Outside McBride. Now here's MP. Stewart defends. MP no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Beasley for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
This is Beasley's game, right? Solid at pulling up on a dime and delivering the made shot.
Pass to Achua. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Pass to Kolek. Outside McBride. Achua with a screen. McBride can't get it to go.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Fontecchio. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Outside Achua. Pass to Shaman. Outside McBride. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Reed's checked in for Detroit.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 25 points in the game.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Schroeder, with that look in his eye, wanted to get that back.
Pass to Shaman. Now here's MP. Beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Launches it. MP no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Detroit. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And the Knicks making a change here. Wright's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league. Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Right, the pass to MP. Buries the jump shot. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, MP, covered by Duren. From deep, MP. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. And here's Ivey from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Back to McBride, pass to MP. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 35.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Cunningham. Looking to get it going. Achua with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP outside. Puts up a three. Here's Wright. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You have to account for Delon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Down low. Duren, the pass to Ivey. Here's Schroeder. And here's Harris outside. It doesn't go for him. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Wright finds MP. And Ivey pulls it down. Ivey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Cunningham. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Wright, the pass to McBride. From deep, MP. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 38 points.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Harris. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Wright, the pass to Achua. Here's Shamet. The baseline J is on the way. And he makes it.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
Pass to Harris. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players.
Yeah, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And Detroit making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Duren, the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The Knicks shooting it well at 59%. Outside McBride. Pass to MP. Fires for three. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Well, Detroit's shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Duren with a screen on Payne. Payne against Cunningham. That one doesn't drop.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
MP outside. Elbow shot on the way. Basket's good. MP's got 43 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. the defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Now Cunningham, pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the final quarter.
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Thompson's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Now a timeout called by New York. They're ahead by 36. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully more. More innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Give it up for him. Give it up.
.151 left to play in the fourth quarter. The shot. New York, no good that time either. And the Pistons shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Knicks shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Pass to MP. Here's Shamet. Outside Achua. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. New York making a switch here.
Next substitution. Number 4, Hakim Dadier.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Pass to Dadier. MP with it. Defended by Thompson. Here's Dadier. Right side Achua. Now here's Payne. MP right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. MP's got 45 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. MP against Duren. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Payne. MP's got 47 points. Cunningham looking it over. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team second. Checking in for the Knicks. Number 2, Miles McBride.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.